What's going on, everybody? Overclock here. In today's video, I'm going to be covering some of the best tips on how to grow your Twitch follower account so you can get your first 50 followers to start, but also grow beyond that initial goal and get even more. So why do we as streamers want more followers? Well, it depends on your core stream goals, which you should generally have a good idea of before you get too far into streaming. Some might want to make new friends and find people to chat and play with, while others might want to make a living out of it, becoming Twitch affiliate, getting subscriptions, donos, etc. Personally, I think most people fall into the latter category, and since getting 50 followers is one of the 3 requirements to becoming Twitch affiliate, naturally it's one of the first main goals for new streamers. I know it was for me. Also, it just makes sense. I mean, if you have a decent following, then people will get notified when you're live, then they can join in on the stream, thus helping it grow because there are people to chat and engage with. You're effectively witnessing a community, your community, come to life, which is really cool. But it's important to know that Twitch growth is hard, and discoverability on the platform itself is basically non-existent. So with that in mind, becoming a streamer isn't for everyone. It's a lot of hard work, which you need to be sure you think about. Is this something you really want? Probably yes. I mean, who wouldn't want to make a living playing video games? But are you actually willing to put in all the time and effort into doing it? Do you think you can beat out the millions of other people trying to do the same? If you hit a roadblock or growth is stagnant, how are you going to handle that? And so on. Now, I'm not saying any of this to discourage anyone. I encourage everyone who has an interest to go out there and give it a try. Put your creative spin on things. Enjoy building your brand. Enjoy that sense of accomplishment when you've made a new friend or provided value to others in whatever it is you're doing. That's really what it's all about. It should be a fun process and make you happy. I just want you to be aware of the realities of the idea of making it as a big streamer so you can really think about whether or not streaming is for you. If you're still here, you're committed and willing to give streaming a try, so let's get into the details. But before we do, if you are getting value from the video or would like to see more videos related to streaming and streaming tips, then don't forget to subscribe. When it comes to growing followers, I definitely say the short term is best served using Twitch itself, which is what we'll be focusing on in this video, while long-term growth is better leveraged through other platforms like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Getting your first few followers can be tough, and it's especially hard starting at 0, but we've all had to do it. That said, you can avoid starting from 0 if you simply reach out to your family and friends and ask them to follow you. Post in group chats, your family group chat, your friends group chat. They don't have to all be gamers. If they're close to you, it's likely they'll support you, and that bit of encouragement can make a big difference. You can even reach out to other groups of people in your life that you might not be super close with, like people at work or school or on your soccer team, and help cultivate those relationships, helping your stream grow in the process. Now, I'm going to quickly mention one strategy that you should avoid and have probably heard of before, and that is follow for follow. Don't do it. Basically, it just doesn't work. Having someone follow you just to increase your follower count that has no interest in you or your channel and will never join in on any one of your streams actually works against you because you're not gaining anything. Sure, that number goes up, but you're effectively where you were at before you and that person had any sort of contact, if you can even call it that. You want to be able to truly measure where you are when it comes to your growth, and having accounts that follow you but never interact with you doesn't do anything for your stream. Segue, I did a giveaway stream when I was below 50 followers, and I got 15 followers in a single stream, which I was super stoked for at the time. But I've only ever seen 1 or 2 of those people again, and they just jumped into the stream to ask when the next giveaway was. So yeah, not much value added to the community. Hence, another tip, avoid giveaways for growth. If you do a giveaway, be sure it's to reward loyal viewers for regularly tuning in or celebrate some sort of milestone. One thing you can do to gain followers is play discoverable games, as in games you can play and get discovered in. You've probably heard people mention don't play saturated games or play unsaturated games, but I'm a little sick of that terminology and I don't want to focus my words in a negative aspect or way, so I'm going to focus them in what I deem as a positive way and just focus on the good games, the discoverable games, games that help you get discovered, if that makes sense. Personally, I've found that playing older hits like Getting Over It or popular games where people with just a few viewers can be seen within the first few rows of a category are the best games to stream. Chess is a good example where there's a steady viewership that's not concentrated on only a few channels, but spans across the many streamers in the category while still not having too much competition. Getting Over It is good in its own way because it's a frustrating game to play, and that makes it more entertaining to watch. People will also often just come into your stream to troll you and trick you into a game restart, which is great for content, albeit a little annoying, but it also generates conversation and gives people a reason to jump into your stream, even if it's not necessarily at your benefit, at least at first. Both of these games are great because people can give you tips on how to improve. If you can find games where people can help mentor you, then there's a lot of conversation about what the best strategies are, etc., thus increasing engagement with chat. Lastly, play games that people can play with you. Often just adding that playing with viewers tag to your stream for a game that somebody can quickly jump into gets you a follow and ends up being a lot of fun. I've had countless people jump into my chess stream, immediately follow me, and then ask to play a match. It can be that easy. There are a couple good resources when it comes to finding the best games to stream for growth and the games that are actually generating follows, and those are twitchstrike.com and twitchtracker.com. I'll leave links for both in the video description. It's also important how you title your stream. You want people to have a general understanding of what the stream is about before they click on it, or you want to capture their attention by making them laugh and so on, so they're more enticed to jump into the stream. You can also add a follower goal to the end of your title, letting people know you're trying to reach a certain milestone. Sometimes this encourages people to join your stream and give you a follow, especially if they enjoy the vibe of the stream. Most of the time, people are happy to help you out and feel good about helping you reach your goal. A lot of growing your followers comes down to creating a community that people want to be a part of. And in order to do that, you have to interact with your viewers, ask them questions, discuss different subjects so they can learn more about you and you can learn more about them. Also, don't focus on the amount of viewers in your stream. Just keep the conversation going, voice your actions, your thoughts, so that when someone does join, they can immediately jump in on the conversation as it's already going and not have to worry about feeling awkward. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and are able to hit your follower goals. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time. Clock out.